Pat Power, and he has a little bit of a tough task ahead of him here, as the diamond sector, diamond exploration sector, is not exactly on a tear. However, the opportunity is reflected in the stock price, and the opportunity at the moment is to buy when the rest of the market is not paying attention to diamond exploration. And I think after you hear Pat and what Arctic Star has got, you'll be able to see that it is the turnaround company when we get a little bit more life in the diamond exploration world. Anyway, Pat, I won't tell the whole story for you. I just go ahead.
Okay, thanks, Dave, and thanks Zimtu for inviting us. I've worked with Dave for many, many years. He's a really good friend, and he's been a big supporter with Zimtu for Arctic for as long as Arctic's been around, which has been 2002. So we're a very dedicated diamond company. We have put together a team of people, primarily led by Buddy Doyle, who's ex-Rio Tinto. And Buddy, he's our vice president as well as the director. He was the person in charge of Rio Tinto's program up in Lac de Gras when they found Diavik. So he has an immense background in diamonds and in success with diamonds. We have two primary projects that we've developed over the last 4 or 5 years. We've had access to these projects because, as Dave was saying, the diamond market's been a bit tough and we don't really have any competitors anymore. So Buddy's been able to run free with his ideas around the planet. And the two projects that have really developed out of that are one in Finland. And Finland is a great jurisdiction, as we know. It's also part of the Karelian Craton, which is connected to Russia and Russia's diamond mines, and very well underexplored for diamonds. So we've had a lot of success in the last 3 years there. We've discovered 5 pipes, all diamondiferous, all really nice diamonds. Work continues there. It's got great infrastructure. We stay in hotels. We don't even have a camp. So that's progressing very, very well. And that will be progressing in the next 2 to 3 months with fusion on our last 2 discoveries there. So we'll have diamond results out of that very shortly. One of the big ones, though, in our main project is a project in Canada called Diagra, and it's connected to the Lac de Gras. It's right beside the 2 existing mines, Diavik and Akati. Diavik being discovered by Buddy and Rio Tinto back in the day. It's right in the quarter of Hope, which all the producing pipes out of those 2 projects are producing from. So we're right, geology-wise, we're right in the right spot. We picked up a big piece of ground that De Beers used to have, and they discovered 21 pipes on it, all mag lows, and we don't have enough time to go into that geophysical theory, but overall, Buddy has a theory that mag low pipes don't contain the best kind of diamonds in the world. So we've done geophysics over all the 21 pipes. We've got some fantastic targets that we believe are kimberlites, and there's a really high probability that we're going to come up with way better results than the mag low discoveries that were done in the mid-90s. That's worked for Gaucho. That was exactly what they did. They took 2 old De Beers pipes, they did gravity over them, they found 2 extensions, and they have a mine now. Buddy did it with 20 of his pipes back in '98 for Diavik, all mag lows, did geophysics over them, gravity and EM, and found 7 new pipes. All of them had better results than the existing mag low pipes. So we're looking very much forward to that. That's going to occur in late March, April, May, and June. That's our window up in Lac de Gras that we can get in there. We were kind of shut out this year because of COVID-19. They wouldn't allow us to have a camp. In fact, they wouldn't allow us to get near Yellowknife. I always thought it was because Buddy's bad breath, but apparently it was COVID-19. So this year is our year to get back in there, and we will be raising money in the next 4 or 5 months for that program. It will run between $1.5 and $2 million, but it will bring 15 drill holes into 15 kimberlites, we hope. But just hold your breath after that, because the results could be dynamic. And as Dave said, it's a tough diamond market, but the market's getting better. Diamonds were particularly hurt badly because diamonds, they depend on retail sales, and all the stores closed. So all the producers' profits plummeted to pretty well zero. That's all coming back now. And we have very little competition. So it's a, the stock is reflecting that. It's trading at minimal values right now, but we believe we have the 2 best exploration projects on the planet, and we believe we have the management to take those through to success.
And I think what you meant was it's trading at the opportunity value.
Yeah, that's the other thing I could have said.
You'll see it, it's a very large opportunity on the upside.
Yeah,
Very little downside.
It is. And then, you know, as we know, if everyone's been in the market before, it's cyclical and it comes back, and there is opportunity, there's peaks and valleys, and this is one of the big valleys. So we're looking forward to one of the peaks very shortly.
Anyway, thank you, Pat. One of the things that I forgot to mention that I intended on mentioning after each of the, or before each of the presenters, was the stock position and warrant position that Zimtu may hold in that company. And with Zincate, Zimtu holds 8.1 million shares of Zincate and 3.7 million warrants at 12 cents. So we have a very large position. We're very supportive of the company. In Arctic Star, the one that Pat just reported on, we have a very significant position in terms of number of shares, and we own 11.5 million shares of Arctic Star and 5 million warrants at an exercise price of 15, which is a little bit out of the money. But we do have that large share position for when Pat and Buddy make the big discovery.